So Brazil also has a very famous place people like to go. So that picture on the left is of a thing called Christ the Redeemer, which is this really big statue, really high, that is in Rio de Janeiro, where I'm from. And just like the Wall of China, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So great countries we picked. All right, so for those of you who like soccer, or you just know stuff about soccer, that in the middle is Neymar. You may maybe recognize him or not. He's a very big player right now in the world, and he's Brazilian. And then this movie on the right is called Rio. It came out some years ago, and it shows mostly about the city I was born. Sorry, the city I grew up in. And it's amazing. So maybe if you watch the movie, you didn't even think about it, but you're already learning something about Brazil. And now I'm going to introduce you guys to a Brazilian sweet called Brigadeiro. So if you guys want to try to say it in your classes, it's called Brigadeiro. Maybe hard to roll the R, depends. But all right, so this is an amazing, amazing chocolate that tastes so good. And people eat it all the time in Brazil. It's in all birthday parties. You cannot go to one and miss it. It's always there. It's very, very popular. Everyone eats it all the time. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. Originally, excuse me. So it first came to be in the elections of 1945 in Brazil. So what happens is that this guy that you can see in the middle was a brigadier. As you guys may know, that's a type of military ranking. And he was running for president, and women were finally able to vote and get the people they wanted to run for president. So they really wanted this guy called Eduardo Gomes to win. So they started making these sweets, and the slogan of the campaign was vote for the brigadier who is handsome and single. And then they said that every time they handed out the little sweets, and since they said brigadier or brigadeiro, every time they handed them out, they actually became famous for that own name, which is a military ranking. And then in the end, Eduardo Gomes ended up losing the election for presidency, but Brazil gained an amazing sweet. So we all won in the end. All right, so how do you make brigadeiro? So on the left, you can see that you use a whole can of condensed milk, which some people may not know, but it's very famous in Brazil and Latin American countries, and I'm pretty sure you can find it in stores. And then 1 teaspoon of butter, 3 or 4 teaspoons of cocoa powder, and in the end, if you want, whenever it's ready, you can roll it up on chocolate sprinkles. So I'm going to show you guys a quick video of how you do this.
Oi, pessoal, hoje eu vou ensinar para vocês uma
By
massa
the
de
way,
brigadeiro perfeita.
the language we speak in Brazil is Portuguese. That's what the lady forgot to mention. All right, so whenever you do everything I said, put all the ingredients together, you mix it up and it looks like that. It looks amazing, kind of like a fudge. And so you put it out on a plate. If you want to have it rolled up, you spread it and then you wait for a little bit, but it takes a really short time to do brigadeiro, so maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then you just wait a little bit, and then she's going to show how you can make up little balls and roll it in sprinkles, which is what people usually do for birthday parties, and just the most common form that people eat brigadeiro. So we can watch that now. She's saying you can do it any size you want, and then roll it up in sprinkles. All right, so that's what it looks like. And many times people, when they do brigadeiro at home, not really for a party, they just eat it straight out of the pan because it tastes amazing, honestly. That's how most people eat it at home. And then whenever you do it commercially or you buy it for parties, it's usually rolled up in sprinkles. So that's how brigadeiro is. And yes, thank you for listening.